Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am continuing Battlestar Galactica. This is Season 3, Episode 7, titled A Measure of Salvation. I, of course, just watched the previous episode, Torn. It did say to be continued at the very end there, so everything going on in that episode is going to carry over into this one, that's good, because I have a lot of questions, and I really want some answers. So, before I get into it, I of course want to ask you guys to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it already. Like the video, throw in a comment. It really helps when you do that, like with the fracking algorithm and trying to get the channel going again. And something else that also really helps the channel is Patreon, YouTube memberships. You can support us over there and you can watch ahead. I am like 10, 11, 12 episodes ahead with Battlestar Galactica. Both the uncuts and the edited down versions that you see here on YouTube. So, want to check it out, then please do so. Links down in the description below. And again, yeah, thank you guys so much for, like, in general, just for watching and following along here on this journey. I really appreciate you. I've said it multiple times. I said it in the last one as well, but I hope you know that just how thankful I really am, or how grateful I really am that you guys are watching. So let's do this. Battlestar Galactica Season 3, Episode 7. Here we go.
Potentially infecting our entire race.
If one of us is resurrected, the disease will follow.
Oh, yeah. That's very important, that piece of information there. Enhance.
Holy crap, it's the road to Earth.
The road to Earth is paved with dead Cylons, it seems. Now, just make sure you don't bring Sharon. Damn it. Well, they don't know, so. Oh, is she getting affected? Anything? Oh, I'm so nervous right now.
Galactica Apollo, no sign of life. Ship appears to be abandoned and powering down.
Where did all the bodies go? Oh, never mind.
Gods, what happened here?
I don't know, but their fracking resurrection ship's gonna overheat.
Yeah, they're not gonna resurrect these.
Athena! See what you can pick up with the computers.
3 fire teams, each doorway. Go.
As soon as she starts, like, touching things, is it... Yeah.
You sure you want to do that? It's how it works.
What?
Yeah, the data points are almost completely corroded. I don't know if I'm gonna get much out of here, but let's try.
Be careful. Whoa. What made them get up all of a sudden? Because Sharon or Athena was, like, connecting? Wait.
Keep away from us. What happened here?
The beacon. We brought it on board.
Oh, it's right there. Yeah, now you... Oh, you might be infected as well. Get out.
The Cylons have been infected with a disease. We have all been exposed.
Now they have to make sure that it doesn't affect them as well before they can ever go back. But we know that it's most likely only going to affect one of them.
They'll have to come aboard under quarantine procedures. Clear a path from the hangar deck.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You said they picked up this disease from a beacon?
According to the Cylons.
Always good to have the source of the pathogen. Can you bring it aboard Galactica?
Are you sure you want that?
How many prisoners?
How many you got?
Bringing them back as prisoners.
Galactica, we have you in visual range, approaching starboard hangar.
That ought to be interesting. Who did that?
Must have self-destructed.
guys are lucky you got out when you did.
Roger that.
Yeah, lucky or someone set it off because Okie dokes. Back to Gaius. Just laying there.
Nothing the matter, I trust.
We have some questions.
Naked on his weird little couch thingy.
I've helped you with a map towards Earth.
We know about the beacon, guys.
You knew it was out there. You knew it contained a deadly virus.
Well, he didn't know.
Was the virus created by Galactica?
Have you been in contact with them since you've been on board? Or did you plan this before the evacuation?
How would he be in contact with them? Like, you're...
Yes, I did discover it on the base ship, and I should have told you about it sooner, and I didn't.
Why didn't you?
On a brighter note, I have a working theory as to where this beacon may
originate.
Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Things would have been so much simpler had you only told the truth. We think you know more about this virus, and we intend to find out.
Oh. You really screwed yourself here, guys. Yeah, go to your happy place.
Relax. Pain, pleasure, they're just neural impulses sent to the brain. They can be pleasant. Or unpleasant.
Oh, he's getting tortured while... And maybe if it affects you, don't be in the room.
I love you.
Bit desperate, but sure, why not?
You can kiss my infected ass.
Well, you can kiss it, but it's not infected.
Oh.
I got your blood work back. Humans are immune to the virus. You're all healthy.
All right. Thank frack. They are immune. But, of course, yeah. Sharon has to stay back.
You're gonna be okay. Promise.
Fucking hopefully.
You come for me, goddammit. You come for me the second you know.
But I do have a feeling that, like, the information we got about, like, if a Cylon who's infected dies and then gets resurrected, they're gonna bring that infection virus thing with them, and then just, like, and then it's gonna spread. Maybe that's through Sharon or Athena. I hope not, but, you know.
I identified the virus. We know it as lymphocytic encephalitis.
Oh.
They have an antibody in their blood which breaks down the RNA of the vaccine.
Can I ask the ugly question here? Is there any reason to keep them alive?
We could interrogate them for intelligence.
But are they ever going to give anything up?
Well, they might if we dangle the vaccine. They don't need to know it's a stopgap, not a cure.
Oh. Devious.
They're ready to die.
They may be ready to die, but it doesn't mean that one of them won't jump at a second chance.
I guess it's worth a shot.
Why not just put you under quarantine until they found a cure?
Fear of spreading the disease. If one of us dies and is resurrected, the disease will follow, infecting.
Yep.
We were sent here to look for the Lion Nebula. Baltar said it would point the way to Earth.
What did you just say?
What did you just say? Yeah, they didn't know that. Okay, so they're actually getting some information here.
We want a new beginning.
Well, find it someplace else. What about one of the many colonies that you attacked?
She said that there's a cure.
Take them back to the infirmary.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Pretty much struck gold with the first one there. Any of the others gonna divulge some information as well?
The hell's so funny?
Yeah. Why you laughing?
We can wipe them out. We can destroy the entire Cylon race.
By making sure that the virus spreads through the resurrection ship, and yeah.
They'll send their fleet, and where there's a fleet, there's a resurrection ship. Now, once the resurrection ship is within our reach, we execute our infected prisoners.
You sure the virus will download to a new body?
The Cylons are sure of it.
It's not a bad plan. Like it's pretty devious, but it's not a bad plan.
So that's what we're about now.
They're not human. They were built, not born.
Doesn't mean that they don't have...
These are things, dangerous things.
Yeah.
This is our one chance to be rid of them.
You can rationalize it any way you want.
Back to this.
Not being content with the annihilation of billions of human beings, they pursued us relentlessly through the galaxies, determined to wipe us out.
They try to live with us on New Caprica.
They did a really bad job of it.
Out of respect for the hundreds of men and women on your crew who suffered through that snake pit, I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Ooh. Yeah. That wasn't...
Wiping them out with a biological weapon is a crime against humanity.
But they're not human. They're programmed.
He's not wrong about that either. I have no answers. I'm just gonna watch.
Dismissed.
This show does such a good job of like making you conflicted. Are you even asking him any questions, or are you just torturing the guy?
I can help you. I can guide you through the torment and beyond, but you'll have to do it.
Full on getting the Han Solo treatment.
Tell us what we want to know.
Ah, there we go. Questions.
It's the nature of the mind to disconnect from the body and journey on its own.
So, disconnect.
Don't worry. I'll take care of it.
It's good for him. He's got the head 6 helping him out in there.
I had nothing to do with the virus. It was a coincidence.
There's no such thing as coincidence.
There's no such thing as coincidence. Just like in general.
I believe if God exists, our knowledge of him is imperfect. Why? Because the stories and myths we have are the products of men, the passage of time. Yet you bestow it with absolutes, like there is no such thing as coincidence.
It's called faith.
You can't help ask yourself how God can allow death and destruction and then despise yourself for asking. But the truth is, if we knew God's will, we don't need God.
This is interesting.
Find a way towards a rational universe.
I don't know what your game is, but it's not going to work.
Where does that go?
Do you want me to believe you were saving? Do you? Say it.
Oh. If you can't focus on that, that is much nicer. Oh, damn, just like right in the ear. Ow, ow, ow.
Tell me you believe in my strength.
I believe in you.
She's like, what the frack is he doing? What's going on?
I love you with all my heart.
The mind is fascinating, huh?
How?
Whoosh. That was both like anxiety-inducing and kind of arousing at the same time. I'm confused.
Causing the mother to create antibodies, whatever. I'm immune.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Really? Or is this a dream?
She's gone forever and she saved my life. Kept us together.
Seems almost too good to be true.
They're gonna execute the infected prisoners, but not until we jump into the Cylon region. With the resurrection ship present, the infection's gonna spread everywhere.
And you're gonna be the last of your kind.
The law forbids me to use biological weapons without a direct presidential order.
Which means you're passing the buck.
Kinda, yeah.
We start destroying entire races, liable to tear off a piece of man's soul.
If they find us, they are coming for us. Those are the stakes.
Yeah.
We're talking about the genocide of your entire race.
Also, you still don't know if there are, like, if any of you are Cylons, because we still don't know about, like, the last 5 models.
You were a person before I fell in love with you. You don't have to prove that.
I have to prove it every day.
I might not have to prove it to you, Hilo, but to everyone else.
This Cylon. Keep her word, even if it means she's the last Cylon left in the universe.
Wow.
Posterity really doesn't look too kindly on genocide.
You're making an assumption that posterity will define this as genocide. If they do, at least there'll be someone alive to hate us for it. All right, Admiral Adama, as president, I have determined the Cylons be made extinct. Use of biological weapons is authorized.
Wow. Yeah. So say we all. She seems quite happy about it. But if it is, like, potentially, like, the end of the Cylons... We're doing it now? Well, clearly this isn't, like, they're not going to succeed in doing this.
Men's Viper and Nav Raptor launch.
So what's gonna go wrong?
Let's do this racetrack.
And also, what's gonna happen once Sharon, or Athena, learns about the whole baby thing with Hera and how they, you know, made her believe that she died and took her away? Like, that's gonna change everything. She's not gonna stay loyal then. And what are you doing, Hilo? Why do you need Vipers? And so just to make it look like you're, like, ready for a fight. What did he do? What does that do? Disconnecting that.
See if they take our bait.
Yep, bait taken.
Then it's time to execute our Cylon prisoners. Call it in.
Oh. Who's gonna do the execution?
Headshots, okay? Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Apollo. Who, again, lost that weight, like, really quickly. Oh, that's what he did.
Out of the way.
He made it so that they couldn't get in? Or, no, okay.
They're already dead. They're already dead.
Oh, he cut off the air supply in there?
Galactica Starbuck, the base ship just jumped in.
Color birds in. Spool up. Let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, man. Hilo, I don't know about, like, I get why you're conflicted about the whole thing, but that's not... Oh, frack. But of course, like, something had to happen. Just as they're about to get overrun.
Seems like they're always coming for one of us. I'm not a traitor. I love my people. I love this ship.
But
besides you, the first thing I want to see on any morning are the lights in that CIC. I did what I thought was right. If it was a mistake, fine. I can live with that. It's you I can't live without.
love will make you do some crazy things.
I'll always love you, Hilo.
Not saying that it's necessarily a crazy thing, not like wanting to commit genocide, but yeah.
The prisoners died of asphyxiation. The air purification system was reversed.
All right.
Who will head the investigation?
No one. Closing the book on this.
How convenient.
Doesn't want to investigate? Or because you know it is most likely Hilo?
Coddle's report on the virus. He thinks that it was simply an accidental contamination of the beacon we abandoned.
Wow, didn't even do it on purpose at all. Like, that was an accident. A coincidence, which Apparently doesn't happen, according to...
Someone forgot to wipe their nose.
An entire race almost got wiped out because someone forgot to wipe their nose. Damn.
That beacon was a signpost to Earth.
I think we're on the right trail, Laura.
Most definitely are.
So are the Cylons.
And so are the Cylons. And there we go. One hell of an episode yet again. Continuing right where we left off in the previous one. Oh, and man, what a doozy. It's I don't even know where to begin, man. The show, like I said, like it does such a good job of like making you conflicted about like the characters, what they're saying, what they're doing, who, like, because there's always infighting, kind of, or at least like different opinions and standpoints to take into consideration. And again, like the brilliant thing about it all is like you can understand pretty much all of the arguments, like where they're coming from, and you can't just be like, no, that's some of it maybe, but you can't just be like, that's 100% bullshit. I can sit here and be like, with the whole coincidences thing. From my point of view, because I don't believe in any god or gods, I don't have that, like it's all preordained, whatever it's called, like it's God's will. Like that's not a part of my belief system. So coincidences, of course, they happen often. But if you do believe that there's a point to all of it, and everything happens for a reason, if you have that faith, then like you're not wrong to have faith either. And there are a lot of people who would argue that. So I can't just be like, oh well, I can be like, oh, you're wrong, stop believing in fairy tales. But I'm not gonna, like, that's not my place to say that they're wrong at all. And same like with the Cylons here. We keep to what's going on in this show. I don't know if the Cylons are wrong in their like belief, in their faith, and the gods of Kobol, with the humans, same thing there. But they all, of course, firmly believe in or like they would say that if it goes against their own belief system, then that is wrong. And we're just sitting here as the audience being like, well, okay, so who do I trust? And like there are, of course, like instances where it'd be like, yeah, that doesn't make sense in our world, but like this is also like very much a sci-fi fantasy story. So while I can be like, okay, I've seen no evidence whatsoever, nothing in this world, like in the real world, that lends me to believe, or that leads me to believe that there is such a thing as like a god or like anything supernatural going on at any point. Like nothing here. But in that world, in the world of Battlestar Galactica, we've seen plenty of instances where it's like, oh, that's otherworldly, or that seems like that might be connected to a god or gods. So I can't just dismiss it at all. I don't really know where I'm going with this. Like my mind is just blah all over the place after watching these 2 episodes. Like it's as and that happens. It's hard for me to then articulate the thoughts that are just swirling around up there, especially again because English is not my first language, so I have to also all the time be like, okay, am I using the correct words? Am I saying this? Like, is that actually is that how you construct a sentence in this language? Whereas it might be a little bit easier for me in Danish, but then I would have to add subtitles, and that'd be a whole other nightmare. So you're just gonna have to make do with my ramblings here in English. But again, where was I going? I don't know where I'm going with it all. I don't know. I know that. No, I don't know if I think it was a good decision that what Hilo did. Like they were about to commit genocide, yeah, and that would maybe have solved all of their problems. But then what Adama talked about with like in the future, like how future generations are going to judge them and their actions, and what about themselves, and like, do we destroy a piece of our souls like doing this? And I totally get that, like preserving your humanity, and that there are just certain things that you don't fracking do. But again, like it was that the choice was then made for them by Hilo. He took it upon himself to take out the Cylon prisoners before they even got there. And maybe they should have put up some extra security if they thought that was a risk, but clearly they didn't. So yeah, and then what is going to happen to Hilo? Adama said he's not going to pursue it any further, and I trust him when he says that. But surely there are other people who's gonna maybe do something, and then like there's still the big one looming out there. When, because it is a when, it's not an if. I'm sure at some point Sharon Athena is going to learn about what happened to the baby, to Hera. So that's, yeah. And where is Hera even? Like, we know that number 6, one of the 6s, Deanna, the Lucy Lawless character, one of them took Hera. But where are we ever going to see that child again? Or yeah, I dare not even guess. Yeah. So now it's back to just trying to find Earth. They're on the right path, but the Cylons are also looking for Earth. And I just feel free to tell me in the comments if there's a specific reason for this, or like, but why aren't the Cylons just like, why not settle on one of the worlds that you attacked, like the colonies that you attacked there to begin with, or just why keep pursuing like the same goals, or like go in the same direction as the rest of humanity, or like as humanity, unless like you want to try the whole coexisting thing again. But that really did not work out on New Caprica, and that was not like the right approach to that at all. So, and that was a thing that when he was talking about, well, like they tried to coexist with us on New Caprica, and we still, ended up attacking them and yada yada. It's like, well, you weren't there. So I'm just going to pretend like you didn't say that. Like you didn't see how they treated us down there. And so, yeah, that was kind of stupid to bring up like that, I'd say. But it doesn't change the fact that, sure, there are most likely some Cylons who do want to coexist and not in a hostile way, or like, because there's like, they're not all on the same page, the Cylons either. Like it's not just a big consensus thing going on over there. And I have so many questions still. Like, what about the rest of the Cylons that we don't know about? When is that gonna come into play more? What is going to be ultimately the fate of Gaius Baltar? Because it seems like he's just really in a predicament right now. Although Head 6 is trying to help him out, and like the whole separation of mind and body, and in general, what is up with Head 6? Why is she there? Is she really there? Is it a part of his damaged subconscious, or what? Yeah, so many questions when it comes to that, and in general, of course, just a lot of questions when it comes to the Cylons, even though we're learning more and more and more about them. I'm trying to squeeze the last scattered thoughts that I have in my head to like, I don't know, guys. Like I'm completely overwhelmed right now with like I don't even, like, my brain is like, I need a break. I need to stop thinking about this and talking about this, because it's almost too much right now. Just some smaller things, because like, as soon as I start thinking about like the big picture stuff with the Cylons and God and Earth and where do we and how do we, and it shuts down. So minor things. I'm guessing Kara decided to, of course, like stick around and hopefully work on herself, because she was part of the whole operation here in the end. Apollo, he lost all of that weight fairly quickly, and just by jumping ropes or working out, or like usually like that would, like, because he looked like me. Like, I'm in a bad shape. I know that I probably and I hear it a lot from people. I look kind of skinny, but I'm not. I'm in bad shape, and I'm soft, and I'm like, it's you wouldn't want me to do any, like, you wouldn't rely on me to do anything physical. So like, and that's kind of where Apollo was. But now he's in amazing shape again, and looks like a fracking superhero. That would take me months, if not years, to get to that point. So how did he get there so quickly? And tell me your secrets, Frack. Yeah, I think that's it. That's the last thought I could squeeze out of my head. The last question or whatever. Yeah. Again, I need a break. So thank you so much for watching, and if you made it all the way here to the end, well done.